you grab the cage to stop your opponent from taking you down, I will stop the fight and deduct the point. Don't grab the cage.
Put your hands together for Ryan Pokryfky. Please put your hands together this evening for Justin Woods. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your Warrior Extreme Cage Fighting Professional Mixed Martial Arts formal introductions. The following contest is being brought to you by GNC, reminding all of us to live well. Introducing your fighters. First, fighter to my left. Tonight, he is out of the blue corner, wearing the red trunks, trimmed in black. He comes to us at 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing 258 pounds, with a background in ground control. Putting his 2-2 record on the line here tonight on behalf of Nicola's and Fraternal Order of the Eagles, trained by Victor Torres, Don Richard, and Todd Ali for Victorious MMA, Mash Gym, and Fuse MMA. Please put your hands together for Ryan Pokryfky. His opponent across the cage, man to my left. Tonight, he is out of the red corner. Wearing the black trunks, trimmed in white, he comes to us at 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing 239.4 pounds. Putting his 4-1 record on the line here tonight on behalf of Brandon and Chris Lee for Lee Brothers Mixed Martial Arts. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Justin Woods. Please say hello to the lovely and talented Miss Kayla Wall as she makes her way around the cage for round number 1. With your referee in charge of the action, Mr. TJ Corwin.
Like I said, looking at this, Ryan's 2 wins are coming by decision, so he will outlast and outwit and outplay you. And I don't know if I just cost some money here on that quote, but man, oh man, the Superman tattoo around Justin Woods' right hand should tell you everything of what he is looking to do tonight.
Yeah, don't believe both guys got knockout power. Ooh, nice jab, throwing bombs.
Yeah, well, again, you can see what he wants to do already, and man, oh man, he's hitting hard, and he's quick for his size.
Yeah, Woods popped that jab, and I think he caught Ryan by surprise. Wasn't really expecting that much quickness from Woods.
Yeah. Nice pick and counter there. And he's going to want to keep that left hand a little higher. Smart changing some levels there, but yeah, looking at this fight, you can see Ryan wants to put this fight on the ground.
Yes, it got double underhooks currently.
Nice little knee. Those are the kind of knees that can pay attention or pay dividends in the long run.
Yeah, definitely, especially a guy who generates a lot of power from his legs.
That leg kick dropped the hands a little bit of Ryan, so we do want to watch if next time he'll throw over the top after he puts that leg kick down. Ooh, nice combo.
Yeah, that was nice. Both guys have crisp boxing thus far.
Yeah. See the power advantage so far, it seems to be really being Justin. You can tell that by the record of having 4 wins by knockout. And again, we always talk about this. 4 knockout wins in the pros is very, very hard to come by.
Yeah, definitely. We're talking about guys that put in their time. Ooh, big
Whoa,
shot
left
from Woods.
hook.
That hurt him.
Big time left hook. And
Justin's in trouble.
Very surgical with his hands. This is some real high-end boxing right now.
Yeah, Woods picking Ryan apart right now.
Yeah, Ryan is one thing with Ryan, very, very good chin, and sometimes that's awesome for you. Sometimes it could mean that you take way more than you really want to.
Another big shot from Woods.
Yeah, that he's got power both the left hook and the right cross. So
Throwing shots like that, though, you run the risk of potentially punching yourself out. Oh,
yeah,
big shot again. Both guys trading leather.
wow,
These guys are banging hard.
this is awesome. Just trying to make sure he's breathing right here. You can hear the corner, Ryan saying, breathe, 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 and I'm with him. And he had an opportunity to throw some knees. Don't know how afraid he is to get taken down. Might not want to do it. Try to turn the tables there. Corner's yelling for knees, so they're very comfortable with him potentially getting taken down. So
yeah, there's a lot of jiu-jitsu experience in his corner, and they've been working with him. So I'm assuming that Ryan is comfortable off his back. I mean, you have a guy like Don on top of you, or a guy like Vic on top of you. You learn how to defend yourself.
Yeah, that's for sure. And I'll tell you this, one thing that we got to pay attention to is, Ryan having both of his wins by decision. He is an outlast kind of guy, which means as the longer the fight goes, the more we start tipping into his favor. But I don't know if Justin is really interested in giving him the opportunity for that. We can see when somebody's been training for a while and they utilize those foot stomps, those are way more dangerous and damaging than people really give them credit for.
No, absolutely. And that was a nice little knee from Ryan, but those foot stomps, like you said,
it's almost looking for a modified tie clinch here, throwing those knees. And I'll tell you, people don't understand. I'd rather get punched or kicked in the face than taking one on the liver.
Yeah, that can completely sap everything out of you and end the fight instantaneously.
5 seconds.
Short time right now in round one. Another really good attempt of turning the tables in great position right here. Knees right here are dragging him down. There's not a whole lot of time for him to do the work.
They're screaming for knees in his corner.
Nice knee.
In our last main event, we see that Travis Pettengill really utilized his size and knees in a similar instance. And Woods taking some damage right now.
I think this is great because, he might still lose this round, because of all the lands, which I'm saying probably 99% sure he did. But this here will pay dividends, that's for sure.
Exciting first round, man.
Very much so. And do you see putting that weight on Justin? He's breathing a little heavier now from that. Very nice reversal.
You're having to deal with a guy that big carrying his weight, the knees, that takes a lot out of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Very, very exciting fight. Heavyweight fights sometimes can end up being a little bit of a dud because knowing boxing, heavyweight fights are always the ones that they bring to us as the big, big thing. And in MMA, sometimes they're real quick, sometimes they're one-dimensional. It's been an awesome fight.
Yeah, both of these guys, utilized crisp boxing in that first round and have demonstrated, that they can push the pace. I mean, there was no feeling out there. No. There was no, playing it safe. These guys went out there, and both guys are looking to take each other's head off.
Yeah, that's for sure. And what a chin by Ryan. I'd say most guys probably be napping at this point.
No, definitely. I mean, he ate some shots, but not only a chin but heart, because at the end of that round, he came back and gave Woods just as good as he took.
Absolutely. I can't wait to see how this one is going to unfold. Here we go, round two. Wow, I wonder how much that took out of him because we're right back to where we ended round one. And wow, what that takedown. And this is Ryan's world.
Yeah, you could see the nice little short elbows.
Yeah.
Woods came out with his mouth open, mouthpiece hanging out a little bit, and like you said, that round could have took a lot out of him.
Yeah, I'll say this though, they were calling for mount. I do not like mount on such burly guys. They roll very, very well and it's hard, but this is a lot of unanswered strikes.
Yeah, just grinding him right now.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, like, right now, Justin has a 250-pound backpack. This is exhausting.
Yeah, and a lot of damage. I mean, these are huge shots, but they're accumulating. As a guy, like, reminds me kind of like a Nick Diaz. Nick Diaz is not going to knock you out with one shot, but he's going to wear you down, and that eventually those shots add up, and eventually you're going to get taken out.
Good. I mean, man, oh man, what a turn of events. I think that last part of that first round really changed everything.
Yeah, Justin right now is trying to survive, not really doing much.
Yeah, this is, and the thing is this, like, you could end up getting stoppage here because this is on.
Oh, you called it, Harley.
Yep.
Wow.
The reality of this is you have to, and I know people will say those blows weren't concussive. That is not the rule. The rule is you have to either advance position, improve position, or fight back. You cannot just take it. And that's what happened there. He just did not have anything to answer. And what a win for Ryan. Did I say deceiving?
No, you are absolutely right. And there was no complaint from Woods' corner or from Woods. So
not at all.
They understood that, like you said, the stoppage is right. And I think I seen Woods pointing to his hand. He might have broke something there, but.
Oh, wow. That's the stuff you never want to see. And I'll say this, as a professional fighter myself, a lot of these places, and even in Michigan, you're only allowed to tape twice around the knuckle. And I know that they're trying to protect the other guy's jaw, but we have too many handbrakes in MMA. We need to figure out a better system for this. I just see too many in the UFC, too many everywhere. Let's figure out a smarter system so we can keep these hands intact, because it'll take people right out of the gym for a long time.
We'll bring it inside the winner's circle for your formal introductions. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the heavyweight divisions having heavy hands between these two gentlemen here. For your winner, at 1 minute and 36 seconds in the second round, due to TKO, Ryan Pokryfky.
I asked him. That's right. Yes, I asked him.
Mr. Pokryfky. I'll never get it wrong again, my friend. We have him inside the winner's circle here. Warrior Xtreme Cage Fighting's fully loaded. You came out here with heavy hands, guns a-blazing. And now, I saw you, speaking of heavy hands, take a few in that first round, man, like no other. I mean, a true champion, as far as I'm coming in, landing, and you just shook it off and said, you know what, I'm not done yet. Ryan, we're happy to have you here in the winner's circle. Please, tell us who you have to thank as you put on that victorious MMA t-shirt.
I'd like to thank Victor Torres, Big Don Richard, and Todd. All these guys, I wouldn't even got this win if it wasn't for these guys right here. I'd also like to thank WXC for just having me come out and fight. And then I would like to thank all of my sponsors, Nicola's and the Eagles. Thank you so much. You guys are letting me live my dream, and I appreciate it more than anything.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, one more time for your winner, Mr. Ryan Pokryfky. Heavyweight division, hold it down.